Welcome to this week's show. My guest on this segment is Ginger Vann. Ginger is the chairperson for the Buffalo Festival. So we're going to be talking about a lot of events that's going to be taking place this month during the Buffalo Festival. And Ginger, welcome to the show,
Thank
you for being here.
My pleasure.
Thank you for chairing this. It's a great opportunity to serve the community, and also the funds raised from the money that's raised during the Buffalo Festival actually goes to the schools, and so it's used in the community to help our kids. Ginger, what's the first event? Is the golf tournament or?
Yes, it'll be on September 20th. It's going to be at Greenwood Park at Dumas Golf Course. It'll be at the 20th at 8 o'clock.
Right.
We're going to have a lot of good things, a lot of fun activities. We do the Baker Big Break, and we have a $20,000 hole-in-one prize. And the mayor will be cooking for us.
Yeah, it's a nice event, and the thing about it is that a lot of local businesses and people in the community actually play, and if they're not playing, they're a whole sponsor. So that really helps us to raise the money, and we do real well with the golf tournament.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and it's beautiful. If you haven't been out to Dumas, if you haven't played golf and you want to come out and join us, you want to tell us what the fees?
The fees are $400 for a team, $100 for a hole sponsor, and we have little games with. So you might want to bring a little extra money to get in on our mulligans and prizes and the Baker Big Break.
Yeah, it's a beautiful golf course, and with the lake, it's really beautiful, and the clubhouse. So if you haven't been out there, suggest you come out and join us. And it's for a good cause, and we invite businesses. If you want to put a team in, please put a team in. We'll accept up to 18 teams. So we'll be excited if you come out and just and join us that day to play golf and have fun. It's a lot of fellowship too, and it's a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
And the next event, Ginger, I guess is what the
it's the boxing tournament.
Boxing tournament.
We have Aristide Clayton. We have the pleasure of having him in our finance department, and he's a very famous boxer, and so he runs it. If anybody would like to come and see the boxing tournament, it's $5 at the door. It's amazing how much talent these young people have.
And it's a good opportunity for boxing teams around the area to come and compete. So it's a nice event, and Aristide loves it. And for the main event, he and I are going to box, I think, 3 rounds. And I'm just kidding. We're not going to do that. But it's a nice event, and so we want you to come out and support that. Support those kids, and it's they get trophies for participating in the event. The Queen, you want to talk about that?
Yes, that's going to be this Sunday. They're going to have different age groups. We're not doing babies anymore, but we're going to have a Rosebud Queen, a Teen Queen, and the Baker Buffalo Festival Rose Queen.
Right.
So they'll be representing us at all the other festivals in Louisiana.
And this is coming up Sunday. So if you have a daughter a niece, a granddaughter, you want to get involved and get in the competition. And it's a competition. It's judged on their talent, and they come out and they can participate. And they'll serve as queen for a whole year. And there's certain events that they have to participate in. They participate in the Buffalo Parade, Buffalo Parade, and they participate in the Christmas Parade. And there's also other events that they represent the city. Anything else you want to say about Queen?
Well, I'd like to talk about the festival. It'll be on September 26th, 27th, and 28th. The first night is family night. We have flat rate rides. We do a talent show for the kids in Baker schools. On Friday, it's Welcome to Baker night. We have a band playing. It's going to be Euphoria, and they're awesome. Well, we have a good slate of bands. On Friday night, it's Euphoria. Our starting band on Saturday will be Fat Hat, and then we'll close the festival with the Mellow Band. So in the meantime, we'll have lots of different events for the kids. A magician, spelling bee, talent show, art contest this year is the fantasy, self-portrait. So we try to involve the kids. It's a nice family event, and it's a lot of fun.
You want to talk about some of the sponsors, because we have some great sponsors.
Absolutely. Our main sponsor for the festival is ExxonMobil, Allied Waste. We have PEC, which is our engineering company for the city. We have Cox. We have, gosh, the list goes on and on.
PNN.
Oh, Postal Wait Netterville. So I have a list. I should have brought it today. So,
but we thank those people that are willing to be sponsors and help us out on the festival.
Energy.
Energy, yes, Energy. Don't forget Energy. They're one of our sponsors and longtime sponsors for many years. So we appreciate them.
Absolutely.
Them coming out. Ginger, it's a lot of work. I know you put a lot of effort into it, and you know every year we pray. Last year it was rain. Rain got us, so we're just praying and asking God to give us a good weekend that we can have a great event. And if you have a booth that you want to put up, the price on that is what, $50?
It's $50. It depends on the size, and it kind of goes up by $50 increments. And I'd like to mention that the parade is going to start at the Baker Walmart, and it'll come down Groom Road all the way to Baker City Park.
Right.
So that's where it is. It's nice to tell you where the event is. It's at Baker City Park at 3325 Groom Road.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Mayor.
Appreciate having you.
My pleasure.
I don't think we're going to do it at Baker. Welcome back to Baker Forward. My next guest is Ben White. He's the owner and general manager of Sears. It's a hometown Sears store that's located in Baker. So welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you.
And I have to ask, why did you? And we're blessed that you chose Baker, but what did you see in Baker to make you want to locate here?
Well, for one, as far as coming up with Baker as a location, Baker has history with the Sears store. There was before there was a Sears catalog store.
That's right.
I think about 15 years ago. With that, I figured, definitely with the Sears name, the recognition, and with working with Sears in the past, I worked at the Cortana Mall store.
Right.
I definitely, in doing some market studies, knowing that there's a need for an appliance store of such in this area.
Right.
So we're definitely blessed to be here, and looking forward to many, many more years working.
And we're happy to have you here. It's it's certainly a benefit to have you here because at one time we didn't have a store that we could actually go out and buy a refrigerator, a washer, and a dryer. So to have you here, it's convenient. It's most of the stuff you have stocked in the store, but if you don't have it, how long would it take you to actually get it?
We're fully assorted for anything that you find at the mall stores. And if it turns out, the one-offs that we don't have, clothing as such, we can order online, have it into the store within a couple of days. And if it's something the mall store has that we definitely don't have, we'll set up a shuttle system where we can go pick it up for you.
Okay. And you do have delivery service?
Yes, sir. We have the same. As far as the customer's concerned, we're totally transparent. As far as being the same as the mall stores. Our merchandise is delivered from the same units that the mall stores are delivered from, even installation. So we're a full-service Sears store. When you come in our doors, you won't see clothing, but we have that available online also. But definitely, you'll see a full showroom of appliances, lawn and garden, tools. We're here to serve the community.
I was impressed, when you were first opening the store to see how much merchandise that you actually had there. And of course, some of it's actually in your warehouse in the back. But it's a considerable amount of merchandise, and you can actually, come in and shop for little items like filters for the refrigerators. I mean, you wouldn't think that, you don't have to drive downtown to get that, but if you need a filter for your refrigerator, you can come in. My wife gets the filters from over there. Yeah. What are some of the other things that you have that people may not
may not recognize? But definitely we have the Craftsman tools. Sears is known for the Craftsman tools, and we do honor the same Craftsman warranty, lifetime warranty with the Craftsman tools. We have the Craftsman exchange policy to where if a tool, hand tool wears out, it's covered under warranty. No questions asked. We'll take care of that. So we're a portal for the Craftsman exchange warranties. Definitely in appliances, full assortment of appliances. On our sales floor, I have over 30 refrigerators, up to 60 washers and dryers, ranges, dishwashers. I mean, you name it. As far as the appliances, we have it, or we definitely can get it. Also, as far as lawn and garden, we stock up to 15 rod and lawn mowers, push mowers, trimmers, the whole assortment for lawn and garden needs.
Mm-hmm. And also, you have it's been hot. I mean, you have fans for the elderly.
Yeah.
If the elderly in the community want to come in and get a fan, or if they want to purchase an air conditioner, they have window units. And,
we did notice over the last month or so influx in sales as far as window units. We have those in stock, anything from 5,000 BTU up to 25,000 BTU. Also, it's hurricane season.
Right.
Last year we sold a ton of generators. We have some in stock now to take care of your hurricane needs.
Yeah, that's something that you don't think about, but when there's a hurricane, an emergency situation, and there are a lot of things that Sears has over there that you can actually prepare for an emergency situation, particularly a hurricane. And you want to name some of the items that you?
Well, we have we have flashlights, we have tarps, we have duct tape. Everybody needs duct tape during hurricane season. Like I mentioned, generators. I mean, we've got pretty much the basics to keep you going at home during the hurricane season. One thing that didn't really mention is also air conditioning, the 5,000 BTU,
right.
110 units that will work during the air conditioning. Where we are hot in the homes and our units are not working at home, we keep an extra supply of those year round.
Right. I guess we've kind of gotten spoiled. We don't have lights. And we don't have electricity. I grew up, and I don't know if you did, but I grew up in a house. We used to use kerosene lamps, and not until the late 40s that the house we put electricity in the house, and that was only for lighting, nothing else, and for the refrigerator. But other than that, kind of grew up not having all those luxuries, and when you're out of air conditioning and it's hot, and then normally the hurricane is during the heated part of the season. It makes for a miserable night trying to sleep. Is there anything else you want to?
I just wanted to mention that initially when the store came out, it was deemed as a parts store. Everybody thought we're just there for parts, but if you we plead for you just drop in and take a look and see what we have available. You'll see a lot more than parts. I do have a portal where I can order parts. But as far as lawn and garden needs, we have parts on hand for any of your maintenance, any belts, blades, filters, all for our lawn and garden, our rod and lawn mowers as well as push mowers. So we're not just a parts center. No. We're a full retailer.
And you have batteries. I know you have batteries.
Yes, sir, we do have batteries also.
So with all those things, you can get it there. You don't have to fight the traffic going downtown to try to purchase what you need down there. So it's right here in Baker, and how long have you been with Sears?
My history with Sears goes back 20 years, over 20 years now. I worked in the mall stores, running auto centers as well as the full line stores. I've worked at 5 different locations. I started off in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, moved around to Jackson. The company moved me out to Lafayette, and then here to Cortana Mall. That's where I found my home here in Baton Rouge. I live out in Zachary, and that's when we decided to plant our roots in Zachary and develop the store in Baker.
As the mayor, I appreciate you being on the show, and if there's anything that we can do, we certainly will be happy to help assist you in whatever your endeavors are. So we appreciate having you, and thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you. We appreciate the opportunity.
Baker Ford. My next guest is Leslie Henderson. Leslie is the owner of Leslie Henderson Photography. So, Leslie, welcome to Baker Ford.
Thank you, Mayor. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How long
good.
have you been in Baker? How long? And I know you're located over on Levy and 19 in the shopping center over there. You got a great location, great studio.
Thank you. I've actually been there since Katrina, which is 2005, and it's been great. It's a good location. It's very visible.
Right.
It's actually on the corner, of 19 and Levy Lane, 3211 Levy Lane, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. And we know that it was difficult having to relocate, and a lot of folks did during Katrina because we had a lot of folks from New Orleans at one of the largest trailer parks that was ever built was located at Renaissance Village on Groom Road. So, you know, it was a pleasure just to be able to help folks from New Orleans, and we're glad that you chose Baker. And so,
well, I certainly appreciate it. It was actually. Baker have became a home for me as well too. My home's here and business here, and it's quiet and I like it. And it's been quite a turnaround. And I have been in photography business quite a few years lately. I mean, quite a few years now.
right.
And I had a photography studio in New Orleans, which was flooded, you know, due to Katrina, and relocated and came to Baker, and I really have to say I had open arms when I came, you know, so it made it really nice for me to, you know,
And
do
we did that because we wanted to help people, and certainly, you know, one day it's going to be, you know, I'm going to need the help. So we appreciate you coming to Baker. Now, you do a lot of different variety of photography work. Yeah, you want to kind of just show us some of the stuff that you do, and let's talk about it.
Yes, sir. Well, what we did was we've came up with, just brought up a couple of different styles of photography.
Right.
And for one, wedding photography that we do, and we brought up a couple things, as you can see here on the screen. A bride's there waiting for her limo to come. We've done a pre-bridal. These are pre-bridals in the studio for the brides. So this is the bride's wedding day, and her husband, a pre-bridal for that particular bride. The style of a pre-bridal wedding of that bride that comes in before the shot that most brides want to see at the wedding hall.
Right.
So, you know, rings and things of that nature that we push in there, shoes, the rings, brides with their mothers before they're in the limousine, brides on their engagement post-bridal sessions, rather what we call them, for their husbands. So we do a lot of brides, a lot of portrait sessions. These portrait sessions are executive portrait sessions, such as, you know, Miss Kathy, she was Let Me Football Your Finances. Here's another executive portrait shot for a real estate agent. And we cover all style. These are a senior portrait session. So this is another executive commercial shot. So we cover quite a different variety of shots that cross the spans of you know, of all people. So you may need wedding shots, you may need portraits, you may need baby shots, you may need maternity shots. If our budget can fit, if there's a budget you have, we can make it fit.
Right.
Yeah, we definitely can. So just kind of browsing through a few images that we have up. Senior portraits is big right now. The kids are getting ready to go back into school, and they're looking to get senior portraits done. So we're waiting and ready.
Do you do any yearbooks?
Yes, sir. We just started with a company to do yearbooks, and we're eager to get started with a few schools. So we're doing a couple senior shots, and I like to put a little different spin on things. All of this is done in the studio, and I can't reveal any secrets, but you know, I'm probably one of the few studios around that give these different effects for the seniors, you know. So we definitely put it in there. There's a multiple shot of a kid, and she's definitely there, and you can kind of do 5, 6 different outfits if you like there. So boys as well too. Kids that are into sports, we're definitely, you know, we have a big thing for that. And so I look to do and, you know, encourage kids to come in, and if they want a different portfolio, a different senior portfolio, definitely come and see me. Definitely come and see me. Kids, when they get nice and spruced up there, you know, for the guys, you know, kind of a casual look for guys, for seniors, you know. Girls, seniors, same thing, you know, kind of give them a different look there. Boys, you know, they have aspiration for different things. That kid was a baseball kid, this kid's a writer, you know. So, and again, like I said, we go right back, and the cycle continues. We go right back around to brides, you know, engagement sessions. You know, it doesn't matter. You know, that's kind of how we do it, based on who calls.
And I know you told me you don't have any with you, but you do baby photography. You're starting to do that, and I think that's great. Be able to capture, because they're only small so long.
They're only small so long. They're only small so long. So we transition from maternity stuff. From maternity stuff, we transition to the infant pictures, portraits, and then from the infant portraits to the baby pictures as they coming up. So 3, 6, 9, and 12, and of course we get the really nice small infant portraits, the really cute ones when they're nice and sleep, and you know, and so yeah, we take that to a level where you can always have memories. Yeah, you can always have memories. So we try to capture as many as we can, because like you said, that foot is only going to be so small for so long.
That's
you know? Yeah, definitely.
And you know, I mean, you're located at, give that address again.
It's 3211 Levy Lane, 225-775-8117, 3211 Levy Lane at the corner of 19 and Levy Lane in the shopping center, definitely.
Well, Leslie, it was great having you on. We appreciate you coming. And
well, thank you, man.
Thank you
I certainly
so much.
appreciate the opportunity. It's been great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.